Hello, I'm Kendra Cook, your host for the DCTV Daily News program out of Dove Creek, Colorado. It's brought to you by the Dolores County Broadcasting Network with support from the Southwest Colorado TV Translator Association. That's the special district association responsible for bringing the area free-to-access TV stations over the air by antenna. This is a community TV station, so if there's a news story or event information you'd like to share, please contact us at 970-677-4119 or email me at dcbnnews@gmail.com. And if you're a business or organization, we welcome you to find out about sponsorship opportunities for the channel. This is the Wednesday program for May 12th, 2021. DCTV Daily News. 3 controlled burns escape in La Plata County, as reported in the Durango Herald by Shane Benjamin. He writes, the Durango Fire Protection District responded to 3 human-caused wildfires this past weekend, renewing concerns about the approaching fire season and causing firefighters to ask landowners to use extreme caution. All 3 wildfires had one thing in common, said Carola Hanks, fire marshal for the Durango Fire Protection District. Property owners who started land fires to mitigate brush, clear ditches, and get rid of weeds believed they had fully extinguished their fires when in fact they had not. Quote, because of the dryness that we're experiencing, the wind conditions that we're experiencing, and the fact that it's warming, they each had a fire take off from them after they thought it was extinguished, Hank said. That is the commonality that all 3 of these fires have, and that, I think, is the big point. The first fire was reported Friday night in the 9400 block of East Animas Road, County Road 250, about 9 miles north of Durango in the Animas Valley. The blaze reignited and spread to U.S. Forest Service land. It burned about 4 acres, including moving into trees and threatening nearby structures. The second fire was reported at 9:52 a.m. Saturday on Jackrabbit Trail off La Posta Road, County Road 213, south of Durango. That fire was contained to private property and presented the least concern to structures, Hanks said. The third fire was reported between 12:30 and 1 p.m. on Saturday on property along Murray Drive off County Road 220 on Florida Mesa, south of Durango. That fire moved onto adjacent private properties, damaging irrigation pipes and valves, Hanks said. Hanks called all 3 fires close calls. Ranchers are used to being able to burn and extinguish fires with a fair amount of confidence. Hot spots have been squelched, she said, but conditions are different this year. A chunk of dirt turns into dust when squeezed by hand. Any small vegetation in the soil has no moisture and carries fire. And the wind helps fan hot spots and push flames. Quote, if I look at all 3 of these fires, they are all wind-driven fires, Hank said. Fire chiefs will undoubtedly be discussing the 3 human-caused wildfires this week and consider whether to recommend fire bans to La Plata County commissioners, she said. Quote, I'm concerned about how dry we are. I'm concerned that we're going to have a fire that is going to get out of control, Hank said. So if we can ask people to please be careful, we would appreciate it. The fire department also responded to a house fire at 5:25 a.m. on Saturday on Coal Bank Drive in Durango. In that incident, a bathroom fan caught fire and the flames extended into the attic of the home. Residents were asleep at the time and heard strange noises coming from the ceiling and called firefighters, Hank said. The ceiling, attic, and trusses were damaged, but the home was saved. It was a very busy weekend, Hanks said. And it was also a busy weekend in Cortez with the Hawkins fire, which was eventually put out. And meanwhile, as we dry out, more prescribed burns were underway to the west. The Journal reported a prescribed burn in the Boggy Draw area north of Dolores on Saturday had to be suspended because rain showers dampened fuels, according to the San Juan National Forest. Prior to the rain, crews burned 70 acres of the planned 946-acre burn unit located along Forest Road 527, about 8 miles north of town. The prescribed burn continued on Sunday with hand and aerial ignitions. Forest officials reported, quote, optimal conditions for a low-intensity burn, according to a Facebook post from the San Juan National Forest. Fire crews plan to burn about 571 acres on Sunday at Boggy Draw unit. On Friday, fire crews completed the 1,162-acre prescribed burn up on Haycamp Mesa. The burn was kept under control and within the unit, according to a San Juan National Forest Facebook post. And here in Dolores County, there's not yet an official burn ban in place, but with these dry conditions and winds for the whole southwest area, it's common sense just to not start a fire that could get out of control. On Tuesday, the fire alarms went off here in Dove Creek with a structure fire on 12 Road that was very quickly attended to thanks to our local resources. And now let's take a look at our local weather. Today, a sunny day with a high near 68 degrees with northeast winds at 5 to 15 miles an hour shifting to the west. Tonight, mostly clear and a low around 42 with northwest winds 5 to 15 miles shifting east. For Thursday, you're looking for another sunny day with a high near 76 degrees. East-southeast winds at 5 to 15 miles an hour. Shift southwest in the afternoon. For Thursday night, mostly clear and a low around 46 degrees, with southwest winds 5 to 15 miles an hour becoming east after midnight. Into Friday, another sunny day with a high near 78. East-southeast winds at 5 to 15 miles an hour, shifting southwest in the afternoon. And those winds on Friday could gust as high as 30 miles an hour. For Friday night, mostly clear and a low around 47 degrees. Into the weekend, Saturday, mostly sunny and a high near 77, with Saturday night partly cloudy, a low around 46 degrees. Sunday, a slight chance of showers in the afternoon may come in. We're hoping and keeping our fingers crossed, mostly sunny and a high near 74 degrees, with Sunday night partly cloudy and a low around 44. Into the work week next week, Monday, mostly sunny and a high near 70. Monday night, partly cloudy and a low around 43. And now, back to the news. And the Dolores County Sheriff's Roundup for the week of May 3rd through the 9th. Officers responded to a report of a gas skip from a local business. Vehicle was located and returned to the business to pay for the fuel. And fuel prices are going up, and they are scarce on the East Coast right now. They're having a lot of lines. The Dolores County deputy responded to a motorist assist. They investigated a report of animal cruelty. Dolores County deputies investigated a non-injury car-deer accident on Highway 491. Dolores County deputies assisted a San Miguel County in a courtesy ride at the county line in Egner. Dolores County Sheriff conducted fire alarm tests at the new social services building that hopefully will be open soon. It's quite a ways out of from being open from last fall, but hopefully everything will be in place by the time they do open. Dolores County Dispatch took a report of a civil dispute between county residents on a civil issue. Vehicle unlocks were all conducted and successfully done so. Dolores County deputy assisted Colorado State Patrol on a traffic stop. Suspicious vehicle was contacted and they were stargazing on a county road. What a beautiful evening for much of last week, and everything was okay. Criminal mischief was reported at the high school and is currently under investigation. Colorado becomes the second state to allow for human composting. That's the headline from 9 News and reported elsewhere as DCTV reported that Washington state had already allowed this practice and multiple others are considering similar laws this year. Though perhaps a bit morbid, the largest populated generation is the baby boomers, and they are now in the average lifespan category as those numbers will increase in death cases. As reported by 9 News, Governor Jared Polis, Democrat from Colorado, signed a bill into law on Monday that makes the Centennial State the second in the country to allow for human composting, which essentially allows people to be made into soil when they die. Human composting is already legal in Washington and California. New York and Oregon are considering similar bills. You can see the blue concept there of which states are looking for this. It works by placing a body in a container with organic material so it will break down naturally. House Bill 21-006 prohibits the soil of multiple people to be combined without their permission for the soil to be used to grow food for human consumption or for it to be sold. Though Polis has signed the bill into law, it will take time for Colorado funeral homes to make the service available. Karen Van Buren, managing partner of the Natural Funeral in Lafayette, said that she looks forward to this new option for Coloradans. Quote, "It's totally an individual choice about what you do with your body in the end and what is meaningful," she said. So if you get to choose something where you're leaving a positive legacy, whether it's natural organic reduction or water cremation, whatever it is, I feel that's for you. Natural reduction will likely cost about $6,000. A typical cremation in Denver is between $3,000 and $5,000 with a memorial service. Full disclosure, a company I'm involved with is developing what has been called green burials or natural burials, wherein there is not allowed any embalming or chemicals involved in the burial grounds. Marker stones are flat with the ground. Stay tuned this fall for an announcement of the new facility when it becomes available. And what's happening? Well, that's what we want to know too. So this is your local community TV station. If you have something you'd like to share, please contact us by email at dcbnnews@gmail.com or call us at 970-677-4119 and leave me a message. And to catch the program online, visit our Facebook page, that's DCTV Daily News, or also online on YouTube. Both you can follow to and or subscribe to. And thanks for tuning in to DCTV Daily News. If you like the program, please do like and follow us on Facebook and share it with your friends and family. This has been a production of DCTV for the DCTV Daily News program out of Dove Creek, Colorado, USA. I'm Kendra Cook. Be well and keep thinking for yourself.